Special guest this afternoon, Jody Brozik from Winter Warriors Live and LiveTicket.tv. We're going to talk some football this afternoon. First of all, I got to go right to the big game. It's 11B football galore tonight in Winter. Homecoming game, and you guys have Mount Vernon Plankinton. Jody, tell me about that matchup.
Well, it's a classic 11B football game. You're going to see a lot of running tonight in this matchup. Interesting thing about Mount Vernon Plankinton, that came from the 9-man range to 11-man last year. Really, we're one of those teams that as the season went on, tons and tons of improvement, and that has carried on into this season. Everybody knew they were going to be a good team this year. Their starters aren't playing in the second half. They're taking care of the teams they're supposed to be taking care of. When you think of Mount Vernon Plankinton, who do you think of?
Jesse Hastings, baby.
Not too often you come across a 6-foot, 230-pound tailback with probably pretty solid upper 4.5, low 4.6 speed.
Yeah.
Placed in the 100-meter dash last year. He presents a challenge to every single team he plays. And I know Winter has played Sioux Falls Christian this year, Rich, but that was a different monster. This game tonight, they're facing a true Division I college halfback prospect. And if any of these kids have aspirations of playing defense at the next level, tonight they're going to prove it.
Has Winter grown enough? I mean, I know that Sioux Falls Christian loss was a tough one, and you guys have done pretty well, kind of slipped past Valentine last week. But, I mean, can Winter hang? Can Coach Akers' guys hang with that crew over there?
They can. It's going to be a nice matchup. What people don't realize is MVP is actually a lot more than just the 18. They're really big up front. They're going to go about 230 across the front. They're physical. They're there to play football. They love that sport. You're asking, has Winter grown up since that first game? I think they did. And I think last week, even though the game was close against Valentine, 26-20, they lost 2 straight games on the road. So they go on the road against a team that they've won 11 straight against. Really a difficult matchup for them, and they somehow come home with a victory. May not have been pretty, but anytime you can get that victory, there's that growth process. They get to come home tonight. They knew Mount Vernon Plankinton was coming up on the schedule. Some people were wondering, was Valentine a trap team? Well, there is no such thing as a trap team, as Coach Aker alludes to. You just show up and play who's in front of you. You don't worry about the next opponent. I think they've grown up. Tonight should be a really good game.
Let's move on down the highway there, Highway 18, in fact, right down the road to Cologne. And I'll tell you, Ben Conant has those guys down in Cologne playing some terrific ball. Tonight, though, a little bit of a different beast. Alcester Hudson's coming to town. They not pummeled, but they beat Corsica Stickney 26-12 2 weeks ago. Kind of a measuring stick there tonight. That should be a terrific ball game.
Anytime you get a victory over the Corsica Stickney Jaguars, it's kind of a signature win.
Yep.
I went ahead. I was watching that game. It was one of their first productions on Live Ticket TV. Shameless promotion here. But that game late was like 20-12. Corsica Stickney was looking to get a defensive stop, get the ball back, and possibly tie the game. Alcester Hudson hit a bomb late, put that game away with a touchdown, and secure that 26-12 victory. They've had a couple other nice victories on their schedule. They're coming in undefeated. Cologne, of course, ranked number 3. They've got that explosive offense. They're playing great defense, not surrendering a lot of points. As we talked about, Winter traveling and losing 2 straight. To be a good team in any class, you got to be able to go on the road, get a victory against a good team. This is a great test for them tonight. Going to Cologne, if they win, watch out. Everybody will know who the Cubs are.
Talk to me a little bit about Jackson Kinzer, because Leighton Tiemann was sitting there as the quarterback, and they made the move to Jackson Kinzer this year. He's looked dynamic from that position this year. Quite an all-around athlete. What do you think about Jackson Kinzer?
I've been exposed to Jackson since he was in the 7th grade. He made the high school club baseball varsity lineup. At the 7th grade level, you could see that he was going to be a physical specimen. He has filled out as he's grown. He's a solid. He could have played tailback. He could have played 9 for the Cologne Cowboys if he wanted to. But because of his arm, his athletic prowess, his knowledge of the game, I thought it was a great transition to him at quarterback. He is going to be very successful there as they make a run deep here into the playoffs. Um, he's a special kid, Rich.
Yeah.
There is no doubt about it. Whenever you're talking, he had his brother play quarterback a couple of years back, maybe 4 or 5 years ago for him. And one thing I know about the Kinder family, they're very passionate about their sport. When they step onto the field to play, you're going to get 120%. Mentally, he's made to play quarterback for the Cowboys. Physically, he's gifted. Interesting change in the lineup because, as you said, Leighton Seaman was a great quarterback.
Yeah.
This might just have been that move that Coach Conant makes that takes them from a semifinalist, possibly a state championship team.
Take me down the road a little bit further. Brian Allmendigger's Gregory Gorillas, have that matchup tonight with Bonholm. That is a bloodbath down there when those two teams play. It's physical, a good brand of football. I mean, is Gregory ever going to fall off? I mean, they lost 2 Division I players last year, Vanderwerf, Andy McCants, and they're right in it. They're still stomping people down there. It's amazing.
They had that opening round scare, opening game scare against Kimball White Lake that goes down to the last play of the game. Actually, played twice, right?
Yeah.
That last had to be played twice. Put some finger in those Brigger Growers are a special squad also. You just have to win. It's kind of like the win last week over Valentine. It doesn't matter how you get it. Getting a victory over a good team is a sport. Bonholm, wow. They've lost some athletes here over the last couple of years, but they keep reloading. They're a state championship team when it comes to high school baseball. They have filled their lineup with a lot of good kids. They've got some great victories already here early in the season. I don't know if that's a 1 versus 2 matchup. I think that might be. I may be wrong, but it's a game that if you want to watch some good football and nice football in South Dakota, do that one up. It's going to be a great game.
Give me your thoughts. I'm going to take you out east a little bit right now, but Clark Willow Lake, the number 2 team in Class 9A, faces off against defending state champion Britton Hecla. And Clark Willow Lake has some terrific athletes up there. A great basketball player, plays quarterback for them by the name of Jacob Prouty. And I think you're familiar with Caleb Orris, who plays a little bit of running back there for Clark Willow Lake.
Talk about another. Yeah, I'm not so familiar with the quarterback up there, but Caleb Orris. When you asked me about Jackson Kinder, I can tell you Caleb Orris is almost an identical mindset, physically gifted athlete for us. Clark Willow Lake team up there. I know Britton Hecla is going to lose a little bit from last year, but you know what? When you mention the championship game, it's just a pedigree you don't forget. So
Sure.
That were juniors last year, that were sophomores, they want to get back there, and they're going to come back and they're going to give their all. That's going to be a great game, Rick. You and I were talking about it before we jumped on the air. Yeah, throw out last year's results. Just focus on what they've done this year. That should be a good game. That should really be a good game.
Yeah, Clark Willow Lake, I think, I'm going to pick them in that game because Britton Hecla beat them twice last year. I think it was like 34-12 and something like 34-18 and something like both, pretty even games last year, once in the playoffs as well. So I'm kind of thinking that Clark Willow Lake's going to snag that out of there tonight.
You know what? People should realize, you and I, even though we're going on the air for the first time this year, we've had some interesting conversations about games this year. You and I had visited a couple weeks ago, and you were the one that talked about that Timber Lake team going to be a victory over Harding County. That very same weekend, I said, watch out, Canton.
Yeah.
They lost close ones to Christian. I think they were at home against Sioux Falls Christian. I called that upset. I like where you're referencing right now. The 2 narrow losses last year. There's that little chip right
Sure
there.
there is. Sure there is.
And they're going to come. They're going to be looking for, I don't want to say blood, but redemption is probably a better word.
I wanted to visit and talk just a little bit about one of the games out west tonight. Todd County is playing their homecoming game against Red Cloud. Bob Cornelli's crew, I believe, is 4-1 on the season. The only loss to Dakota Valley. Red Cloud is coming into this game at, I think, 3-1. Their only loss of the season was overtime to lead Deadwood. And I'm fired up to see this game tonight because Red Cloud has a quarterback, an all-state basketball player by the name of Alejandro Rama, and he is slick, man, out of the quarterback slot. He can run it, he can throw it. got a real weapon on the outside in Ryan Carlo, who's been terrific for them this year. And they added a big physical guy, Javon Hacker, back after an injury last week. So that's going to be an interesting ball game. What's your call on that one?
We're talking off air. I'm a Bob Cornelli fan. You know what? I know that around the last year he come over here surrounded with Miller, a game that they were the underdog.
14 seed.
Pardon me?
14 seed, yeah.
Yeah, 14 seed. And everybody's thinking Miller. And you know what? There was really probably a lot of rationale to their argument. They would come in with Hart Hunter, the right now win streak. Mr. Rama and the Crusaders absolutely shocked the state, if you will, on
Yeah.
that convincing victory. When you put athletes on the field in other sports that have done that in that arena, I wouldn't put anything past them, but I got to go back to my man, Bob Cornelli. I just, he's got Todd County going the right direction. Last year, he's got a lot of success. I know they had this terrible loss and injury to Mr. Rogers, Mark Rogers Sr. this year at that tailback position, but good teams find a way of overcoming injuries, continuing on. Good teams, when they do that, become good programs. Todd Cornelli's putting together a nice program over there. I'm going to go with the Todd County Falcons.
Todd County's got so many weapons over there. After that injury to Mark Rogers, they kind of switched Bryant Burnett in to play the tailback. He's kind of the guy who gets the bulk of the carries over there. Brendan Wan is playing the wingback position. That guy placed at state in the 200 meters last year, 4x1, 4x2. He's slick, very fast. Josh Rowland is one of the better area receivers in the area. And Aiden Bizzardi has taken over at quarterback this year. He's done a pretty good job up there. It's going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to definitely be within 2 touchdowns. And I couldn't tell you one way or another. Red Cloud is fired up. This is a big game. They know it. And they're going to come in with playing for heck.
You know, you're referencing Mr. Wan and last year. I think we both watched him use the results maybe a couple times at the event. But we're talking about Rama now, Wan, talking about Caleb Morris. It's great when you see these athletes start to have success in one arena of sports that translates to another. They just start to grow up and believe in themselves. Bob Cornelius got some of those kids that are starting to do that. The Red Cloud Crusaders have some kids that are starting to do that. Clark Willow Lake, Brett Hackla. We talked about Bonhomme. Gregory always does it. Plum. Alcester Hudson trying to get to that point.
Sure, yeah.
Alford and Clayton, they're a team here today.
Well,
it's growing up.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend. A lot of big games all over the state. And, it's that time of year when you're starting to think about playoff positioning and seeding and stuff. So everything is critical from this point forward.
It's been an interesting night of high school football in South Dakota.
Right on, my man. Thanks for a minute. I appreciate it. We'll confirm or deny the results from our upset picks for tomorrow morning.
Sounds good.
See you, man. Bye.